Did you know that an ancient book was once widely read but later removed from most religious texts? The Book of Enoch, an apocalyptic text filled with visions of heaven, fallen angels and divine prophecy, was once considered sacred by early believers. However, it was eventually rejected and even labeled an abomination by some religious authorities. Some claim the Book of Enoch contains forbidden knowledge, revealing secrets about fallen angels, the Nephilim, and the future judgment of the world. Others say it was rightfully removed because it contradicts Scripture and spreads deception. But why was this book cast out of the Bible? Was it truly an abomination, or was it suppressed to hide powerful truths? Today we uncover the controversy, history and lasting impact of the Book of Enoch, and why it remains one of the most mysterious and forbidden books in religious history. The Book of Enoch is an ancient Jewish text, believed to have been written between 300 BCE and 100 BCE. It is attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, a man who was said to have walked with God and was taken to heaven without experiencing death, Genesis 5:24. But unlike the Book of Genesis, which only briefly mentions Enoch, the Book of Enoch expands on his supernatural experiences, including the Watchers, 200 fallen angels who descended to earth, took human wives, and corrupted mankind. The Nephilim, the offspring of fallen angels and human women, described as giant monstrous beings that wreaked havoc on earth. Heavenly journeys. Enoch is taken through 7 heavens, witnessing the throne of God and the prisons of fallen angels. Prophecies of the end times. The book speaks of the coming of the Messiah, a final judgment, and the destruction of sinners. Why was it removed from the Bible? Despite its influence, the Book of Enoch was never included in the Jewish or Christian biblical canon, except in Ethiopian Christianity. But why? Many religious scholars throughout history viewed the Book of Enoch as problematic and even dangerous. Reasons why it was rejected. Contradicts mainstream scripture. The Bible never explicitly states that angels can have children with humans, yet the Book of Enoch heavily focuses on the Watchers and their Nephilim offspring. The idea of fallen angels revealing forbidden knowledge contradicts the idea that God alone grants wisdom to humanity. Challenges religious authority. The book implies that some angels betrayed God, revealing secrets of the heavens to humans, including weapon-making, sorcery, and astrology. Some religious leaders feared that these teachings could mislead believers, encouraging mysticism and occult practices. Seen as too mystical and apocalyptic, the visions of Enoch, describing a multi-layered heaven and complex spiritual realms, were seen as too speculative. Unlike the prophetic books of the Bible, Isaiah, Daniel, Revelation, which focus on God's rule over history, the Book of Enoch focuses on supernatural beings and their actions. Not a part of the Jewish canon, by the time of Jesus, most Jewish religious leaders rejected the Book of Enoch. Since Christianity's Old Testament is based on the Jewish canon, the book was never included in the official Bible. The result? The Book of Enoch was banned from most religious texts, with some church leaders calling it an abomination and a threat to doctrine. But could this rejection have been an attempt to suppress hidden knowledge? Despite being removed from Jewish and Christian Bibles, some religious groups still accept it as sacred. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church includes it in their biblical canon, considering it divinely inspired. Some early Christians referenced it, including the author of Jude in the New Testament, specifically Jude chapter 1, verses 14 to 15. Biblical scholars debate whether it contains genuine prophecies, since it predicts the coming of the Messiah long before Jesus. Could the Book of Enoch have been removed to hide something powerful? Even today, the Book of Enoch sparks heated debates. Some believe it exposes the true origins of demons and fallen angels. It provides a deeper understanding of the spiritual war between good and evil. It was removed to suppress knowledge about the Nephilim and their role in human history. Others say it is pure mythology, with no place in Christian or Jewish faith. It was excluded for a reason: to prevent heretical teachings. So, is it a sacred book that was wrongly erased? Or is it a deception, an abomination? While many dismiss the Book of Enoch, some of its prophecies have eerily aligned with later biblical revelations. It describes a final judgment, just like Revelation's vision of the end times. It speaks of a coming Messiah, centuries before Jesus' arrival. It details a heavenly rebellion, much like the war in heaven described in Revelation chapter 12. Is it possible that the Book of Enoch was removed because it revealed too much? If the Book of Enoch is a deception, why was it widely respected in ancient times? And if it contains truth, why was it hidden? The Book of Enoch remains one of the most controversial texts in religious history. Some call it forbidden knowledge, while others see it as heresy. What do you think? Was the Book of Enoch wrongly removed, or was it truly an abomination? Let's discuss in the comments. Like, share and subscribe if you want to uncover hidden truths, biblical mysteries and ancient prophecies. Turn on notifications so you never miss an episode of truth.